Live from the Export Beer Garden studios, this is the ACC SportsBook, powered by the TAB.
The ACC SportsBook, thanks to the TAB.
Yeah, g'day, Karl, coming to us live from Magic Round in Brisbane. Geez, you get around more than us, to be honest. I'd love maybe using you as an example in my marital home. Look, at least I'm not Karl Tiley from the TAB. He goes to Magic Round and has to go to Vegas but it doesn't work.
You don't have a single leg to stand on, like you do not have anything. Don't drag me into your.
It's too late. It's too late, Karl. I have, but you're in Brizzy for Magic Round.
Yep, just landed with a few Warriors lizard fans off the plane. It's humming.
They're getting there early, aren't they? Because you've got 3 days prior to the Warriors playing. Geez, they're going to get up to some trouble.
Yeah, I'd hate to be a cold beer over the next few days, if I'm honest. I think there's going to be a few floating around.
Well, a few migrating is also from up the Goldie as well, no doubt, down to Brizzy for the weekend. Before we get stuck in, obviously we've got a stats to impress the ladies. We've got a Magic Round special, and we'll focus that on the odds as well. Any big winners from last week you can crow about?
No, I didn't come that prepared. Sorry.
That's all right.
Did you have a big win? I personally had a couple of good wins. They weren't big.
I tell you what, we are here at the ACC. We did actually have a couple of good wins. The Josh Morby, more than 2 tries in the first half. That was an absolute stonker, that one, for Saturday night on our game day punt for that one. And it's actually taken our punting up to just a tick under $1,000. So all we need to do is win $60 this weekend, and we're going to pay that out. But I'm just looking at the other punt that came in for us as well. So Josh Morby, 2+ tries in the first half, so that came in. And then NRL round 10 specials, any game to go to Golden Point. I think one of the very first games of the round went to Golden Point. So that returned us $215. So big wins there for us, which of course is for you as well. So look out. Hopefully we can tip that over the $1,000. And then this week we'll be giving it away in the form of $100 cash into your TAB account for 10 lucky winners. So let's get back to what's up to this weekend. We've got the big PGA Championship. We've got Dan Hillier and Foxy playing in the PGA for the first time. I can't recall the last time 2 Kiwis played in a PGA kind of tournament of this scale before. I'm thinking your Greg Turners, thinking your Frank Nobelos.
I think there would have been a Foxy Danny Lee crossover at some point.
Oh, yes, true. That is true. Yep.
Potentially.
Before he went to live.
Yeah, it'd be a while. Both of them paying $251 this week. I actually don't mind, before I get into where the money's going, I don't mind Hillary. He seems to go all right on hard courses. But we'll see. It is his first major championship. So 25% of the money is with one man and Scotty Scheffler at $575. And someone put $10,000 on Scotty Scheffler to win at $5 earlier in the week.
10 grand on Scotty Scheffler.
Grand. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Which seems a little bit risky. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. I mean, Scotty, you got to admit, he's been there or thereabouts in most of the tournaments, hasn't he? He just hasn't won. He hasn't just won many. That's all.
I think his worst finish this year is in a tie for 23rd or a tie for 14th or something like that. So he's a pretty good golfer if you haven't heard of him. The next best backed is Cam Young, probably the hottest player on the planet right now. He's paying $14. Someone's whacked $2.5K on him at 14s.
Yep.
And then a couple of other big bets. Had 1,000 on Cam Smith, 1,000 on Alex Fitzpatrick to finish in the top 40 at $2.20.
Yeah.
He seems to be, he's going all right at the moment.
That's Matt Fitzpatrick's little brother, eh?
It is, yeah. He won the Indian Open, and then him and Matt Fitzpatrick won in Zurich, the pairs comp.
Yeah. Which
got him into the PGA Tour, and then he's finished his first 2 tour events. He's finished T9, both of them. So
Jesus, those two are the biggest golf nerds you'll ever come across. Those two.
Yeah, Matt certainly is. He's got all his notebooks from when he was like from 13 upwards. He writes down every single shot, every single.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's real. Nah, leave me out of that. Someone's put $500 on Cam Smith.
Oh yeah,
paying $201.
It's a blast from the past.
Yeah, it seems like a waste of money. And someone's put 500 on Matt Fitzpatrick at 350.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, that kicks off tonight. Yeah, tomorrow morning. If you're listening to this on the Thursday. Now let's go to Super Rugby. Actually, Super Rugby's looking pretty good for the next 3 weeks. It's the kind of fishhook at the end of the season where we have derby after derby. Couple of big derbies happening Friday and Saturday. I imagine that's where most of the money's going.
Yep. Chiefs $1.11, Highlanders $6. It's tough to say out loud. The line is 16.5 in this one, and all the money is with the Chiefs, even at that short price.
Yep. Playing at FML as well, so playing at home for the first time in quite some time, I think.
13 plus is taking 45% of the money in the margin market there. Both teams to score a try in the first 10 minutes at $12, getting a lot of love. Samasoni, best back to score a try and being put through 55% of same-game multis, and then Caleb Tangitau after that.
Excellent. And then Saturday night we have Blues Canes at Eden Park.
$2.50 the Blues, $1.50 the Canes. The line's 4.5. I feel like that line's probably a bit short, maybe.
Yeah.
Blues taking 62% of the money in the head-to-head market, which surprises me.
Yeah, $1.50 for the Canes. It's not bad. I mean, they are resting a few players. There's a few players that are out, either rested or got a little niggles. Obviously, no Cam Roigard in there as well. So, yeah, I don't know. The Blues, don't know. I don't know about that.
13 plus Hurricanes, 13 plus taking 55% of the money in the margin market. So I guess all the Aucklanders back in the Blues head to head, and all the Wellingtonians back in the Canes 13 plus.
Yeah, well, last time they played, it was down at the Cake Tin, and they got blown off the park, the Blues. Okay, let's go to where you're currently based, and that is Magic Round. Those who don't know must know what Magic Round is. Basically, every NRL team over the weekend in Brizzy playing. I mean, heaven forbid, God help, any of the peelers in Brisbane this weekend. They're going to take an absolute pounding, not just from the players, but also from the fans. What games are we looking at that's worth anything, Karl?
I've picked out 3 rather interesting games, I think. The first one, the Rabbitohs, $1.98 against the Dolphins, $1.83. Pretty tight. The line's 1.5. The total 55.5. This is a great spot for the overs if you like betting the total. These two teams have played 3 times at Suncorp. The Bunnies with a 2-1 record. In those 3 games, they've scored 198 points, so 66 per game.
Right. And what's the line?
55.5.
Okay. So overs.
So 11 points to play with there.
Yeah.
80% of the money is with the Dolphins. Herbie Farnworth, first, second, or third try scorer, and Jai Gray anytime at $12 is getting hammered. And Dolphins 13 plus is taking 45% of the money in the margin markets. Next one, obviously the Waz, $1.65 against the Broncos. $2.25 the line. This one, 3.5, total 51.5. These guys have played 15 times at Suncorp in the last 20 years. The Broncos lead the count 11-4, but the points difference is only 44 points.
Okay.
Broncos average 25 points. We average 22 points. So every game is tight.
Right.
Really tight. Warriors taking 75% of the money. And I reckon you'll like this, Lane. Warriors to trail at any stage and win 13 plus at $6 is getting a lot of love.
That's their game plan, isn't it?
Yeah. Dallin, first try scorer, and Khan Pereira anytime at $15, seeing a lot of love. Warriors 13 plus. And then Khan Pereira is best backed anytime. And then the last game I've picked, some people might think it's probably the dud of the round, but I find this fascinating. The Panthers $1.04, the Dragons $12. The line here is 26.5. 26.5 points. The Dragons in the since round 3 have only averaged 11.6 points a game. They've conceded more than 36 a game. This, I've got my fingers crossed for like a good old under 7, under 8, 100-0 hiding here.
Jeez. I did a little bit of research around the Dragons, and because I think we might have mentioned it last week. Has anyone gone the entire NRL without winning a game? The answer is no. No team in the modern NRL era has managed to lose every single game. So, can you maybe talk to the precogs and get some odds together around putting it on the Dragons losing every game?
Yeah, I reckon Joe clip this in preparation because I think they will go the whole season. Yeah, they could. I mean, there's talks that when we landed, opened the phone, and it looks like Luke Metcalf, that's where he's going to end up.
Oh, terrible decision.
Wow. I mean, if they're giving you $1 million a year, maybe it's not.
Yeah.
But
Mad Monday on their punt for the week. They went for the Panthers to beat the Dragons 51 plus.
51 yeah, what's that? About $1.80?
$6.80. So it's not bad.
Please give me all of that. I'm genuinely concerned for Dragons fans here. This could get actually the second line of so the bookies have said that the Dragons are seeing a lot of money to cover, but the rest of the money is on the Panthers 51 plus.
There you go, including the Mad Monday team. Hand on heart, have never met a Dragons fan. Have you, Joe?
I only know one, and I've never met him, but it's the NRL roast guy, Dean.
Oh, okay.
He is one of the most hard-out Dragons fans.
He'll be hating life.
And he is not having a good year.
There's a guy that I work with. He's a Dragons fan. He's also a Waratahs fan, so he's having a tough year.
Oh, my God. What was wrong with him? Okay, well, we're just going to mix it up a bit because we're talking Magic Round. Should we just move the stats to impress the ladies to this section because it all does relate to Magic Rounds. So, Karl, give us some stats to impress the ladies.
They're all betting stats too.
Yes, get into it.
This is a great segue. Sticking with the Dragons, they are 0-5 at Magic Round head-to-head, and they have not covered the line in any of those matches either.
They've had a terrible run. I didn't realise how shit they were. Anyway, carry on.
They've lost like 14 in a row or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did you know there has been at least one person every year since 2021 to score a hat-trick?
Oh, okay.
We've had Nathan Cleary, Mikaele Ravalawa, and Josh Adokar in the same game, opposing teams. Selwyn Cobbos scored 2 hat-tricks. Micah Sevo, David Armstrong, Jacob Carraz, and Fletcher Sharp. Overs punters rejoice. The over is 24-16 in the last 40 games since 2021. And the games played at night under lights are 17-8 in favour of the overs. So
do you think
play at night.
Yeah, do you think Magic Round brings out a bit of festival rugby in the teams? You know what I mean? Like, do you think there's a little bit of a vibe of we've got to impress over Magic Round?
Suncorp, I feel like Suncorp, in my mind anyway, traditionally feels like it's always a high-scoring venue. It's always dry, warm, fast. Having said that, it's raining outside, so...
It's some good intel, though. It's raining. It's currently raining in Brisbane.
It is. Underdogs, not a bad bet either over Magic Round in the last 4 seasons. The underdogs of more than a converted try, so 6.5 and up.
Yeah.
They are 9-5 against the spread.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So consider that. Maybe not in the Dragons game though.
No.
And those are your stats.
Certainly. Okay, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back with Grab a Pen to review last week's Grab a Pen and to also tell you this week's tips from around the office.
Pause the podcast now and grab a pen for the hottest tips from around the TAB office.
Rightio, Karl. Now, I'm just going to be up front. Thoroughbreds, an A, I think. There was some long odds you chucked in there and they got in the top 4. However, is it time we potentially get rid of the sicker? Because I think He's vomited too many times on our multi because obviously we multi all these up. Do we give him another chance?
I think we have to.
Okay.
He's down on himself. He's doing some soul searching.
Okay, so this is a men's health. This is a men's health thing, is it? We're gonna have to keep him in. Just bring him in closer.
We cannot. No, we're not crossing those lines.
We're bringing him in. It's a mental health check. We have a welfare check on the harness sicko. That's all I'm going to say.
He asked me if I wanted a tip this week, and I said, "Of course I do. You need to find us a winner."
Yeah.
Okay.
Because everything came in for us except the sicko last week in terms of our top 4 multi.
But
yes,
if you had a bet on the app and you took a top 6 multi, then you would have won.
Yeah, that's true because you can.
Maybe we need to realign our.
Because you can go up to 10 now on the app. You can go up to the top 10s. That'd be a real sick bet. It's just a multi of top 10s. Anyway, okay, what do we got this week? Obviously, we're going to bring the sicko close. Going to bring him in and support him. What's he got?
He said to me, he goes, I like a few shorties this week, but this seems like the play. I open my phone and it's a same race multi.
Okay. It's why it's called the sicko.
So race 10 at Addington. We've got number 2, Mostert, to win.
Yep.
Number 10, Irish Dream, top 4. And you get $2.50. If you take them as singles, Mostert is $1.55 and $1.09, so heavy favourite.
Yep.
Irish Dream, $6.60 to win, which we don't want, but $1.90 to place.
Excellent. Okay. And then it's move to the thoroughbreds after that.
Yep. A couple of Ellerslie. Race 2, number 2, Box Moss at $6.50 and $2.60.
Yeah, well, that's of interest. $6.50.
Yep. Into the next race 3, number 2, Incandescent, $4.50 and $1.35. This horse up against the favourite, which it lost to, came second to last time.
Yep.
So just hoping for a little bit of luck here. Cross to Straya Doomben here in Brisbane. She's a big weekend in Brisbane.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Race 9, number 8, Accidental Bid at $2.90 and $1.50. Flemington, race 1, number 1, Resonant, $3.30 and $1.60. And then Scone, race
spelt scone, by the way, in New South Wales.
Yeah. Race 6, number 12, Hay Street, $5 and $2.05.
Excellent. Okay, so we will follow all those in at top 4. Stick your hundy on it, and it's got to hit this week. Surely to God, it's got to hit this week. Speaking of being due, the 3-way's gone completely off the rails. We do need to peg things back. I let the team again. Did I let the team down again?
I think you both did. I hit.
Yeah, you hit. Okay.
Okay, Joe.
Okay, Joe. Okay, Joe. Okay, so let's we'll maybe go Magic Round focus this week. What are you going to go for, Karl?
I am going to the Dragons game, and the Dragons under total tries. The line is 2.5. Okay. Give me under total try, 2.5 tries at $2.05. Under
2.5.
Yep.
Okay, rightio.
So they can score 2, but no more.
Okay, Joe, what do you got?
Take me to the Eels and Storm, please.
Yep.
And I like your stats about the overs, so I'm going to go over on that line because both teams just love giving up points.
Okay.
I think it's, 53 and a half?
53 and a half, yep. Okay, going over there. I'm going to go to the Broncos-Wars game, and I'm going to go the Warriors' nemesis, Reece Walsh, anytime try scorer.
Ooh.
So I'm chucking that in, and with all those together, that is going to give us... what's that going to give us total? I'm just thinking of that. Just over $6, actually. So it's relatively conservative from us.
I'm not cheering your league home, Lane. Just FYI.
Hey, look, I mean, it's one of those things. It's one of those things where I actually looked at the Broncos to be ahead at halftime, and I was like, no, I can't do that. But he's always a thorn in our side, Reece Walsh, with those perfectly manicured eyebrows and lashes. And so I've got him anytime. So yeah, anyway, paying $6.36. Like I said, we only need to make $60 this week to tip it over the 1,000 to give it all away. Hey, good luck over there, Karl. I look forward to seeing some of the content coming out of Magic Round with which is basically the collection of the biggest league lizards in the world, I would say, in the world. So
all stuffed into one street with 40 bars. It's and she's going to be good.
Look out for Mad Monday's pantsman Joel Harrison. I don't know if he'd had a few beers. He might have had a few beers, but he did say if anyone comes up to him at a bar and says, "Buy me a beer," he will. I think he's underestimated the power of the generati and also of the sportsbook listeners. So if you see a 6'6" beanpole at a bar that looks similar to the pantsman Joel Harrison, we'll put a photo out of him so you can identify him. He'll buy you a beer. There you go.
Okay, I've got to go. I'm going to go to the bar.
Okay, good luck. We'll look forward to catching up next week and getting the debrief of Magic Round. Have a great weekend over in Brisbane. I'm very jealous.
Cheers, boys. Thank you.
The ACC Sportsbook, thanks to the TAB.